Hey elders slash Rick Court. My name's Tyler Newman. I've been going to the church for 22 years. And I know you guys are getting spammed with a lot of hate, a lot of mean stuff, and a lot of probably really lengthy emails, which sucks. So I just decided to make this quick little video. It'll be completely unlisted for my channel. Only people I give the link to can find the video, and that's going to mostly be you guys and Rick Court, who I just have in my video in one sentence is I think that you should consider Pastor Kurt Gebhards for the new senior pastor of Harvest Bible Chapel. I'm just gonna give a few reasons. You don't have to listen to it if like you all got someone already. But the first reason I think Pastor Kurt should be the new pastor is he's what they say in First Timothy and Titus. He's above reproach. He's sober minded. He's a husband of one wife. He's hospitable. He's able to teach. He's not a drunkard or violent or quarrelsome. He's definitely not a lover of money. And he actually, and one thing I've really been impressed with is his family and seeing how every single one of his kids grows up to love the Lord in such a and it's so cool to see. I'm really good friends with his son Riley when they were here. But Pastor Kurt's definitely above reproach. I couldn't think of one like bad thing to say about him. The second reason that I think he should be the pastor is because he's an amazing teacher. We had a night where he preached to the 20s people, and literally his message was like one of the top 5 messages I've ever heard. And I used to be on James's camera crew. I've heard every single message preached at least like 3 times at Harvest. And I've heard so many others for conferences I've been flown out to shoot. And I can honestly say that Pastor Kurt's messages, his message made my top 5. I love him as a teacher. But the thing that I really love most about Pastor Kurt is that I feel like he genuinely loves people and cares. A while ago, I was actually going to leave Harvest before all this craziness blew up. But Pastor Kurt changed my mind because the reason I wanted to leave is I felt like the pastors didn't care. Like anytime a pastor came up to talk to me, it was, "Hey Tyler, how you doing? Hey, would you mind taking pictures for this event? Or would you mind serving for this?" And it was never, "How are you doing? Oh man, why don't I pray for you?" I remember a week where I went up to a pastor and was like, "Hey, can you pray for me?" And they're like, "Oh, I'm actually too busy." And it was like, but anyways, Pastor Kurt really cared. And he would always stop in the hallway and he'd say, "How are you, Tyler?" And then he would actually speak to what I've been going through. If I said, "I've been having a hard time with this," he'd say, "Tyler," like, and he'd give me like a scripture, or he'd encourage me, or he'd just take the time to pray for me right then and there. And that meant so much. Um, Everything he does is done in love. And I think what really shows like his heart for our people is this weekend. He literally flew out just to be with us because we were in a time of loss and mourning and grieving, and he flew out just to be with our people. And I think that was so impressive to me. And I really think in my heart of hearts that you should consider Pastor Kurt Gebhards to be the new senior pastor if he would accept it. I don't know. I know you're getting a ton of spam emails, so I thought I'd make a video to make it a little bit easier on you. But I hope you hear what I have to say. And that's really all I have to say about that, as Forrest Gump would say.